Hey, all, it's BDC. Thanks for stopping by again. Today we're doing Empyrion Galactic Survival. And this is going to be a short video on this very, very small HV. I call it Dinky. This dinky little HV that I cooked up yesterday in about 15-20 minutes called the Mender Chimp. And the Mender Chimp is part of my Monkey Tools utility vehicles collection that I've got. And the idea behind it was to capitalize on being able to use this medic station that is only available to HVs right here, and having it to where it can be portable and attached to an SV. So one of the limitations on an SV is you can't have a medic station of any kind on it. You could stuff it full of medical not devices, but items, say stuff like detox kits or trauma kits or what have you. Here's a decontamination kit. So there's a lot that you can do with it in that sense, but it has to have storage to do it. There's no one place like the medic station on a CV or a base where you can walk up to it and click on it and it does a thing, an all once over on your player. So I came up with this idea here probably 2 years ago. I never built it, never went after it, to try and fill that need in. So this is what I came up with. Like I said, this is the Mender Chimp, and it is extremely small, and it has the bare minimum to make this thing run. 2 ground repulsors, and even still, that's overpowered. It is balanced, so it's not going to tip over, do this, or wobble around or whatever. The medic station itself, an open cockpit, half-sized generator block, half-sized fuel tank block, and also a little bit of cargo storage. Now, I had room left over on here to be able to do this, so I figured this would be kind of a cool thing where if you have some of your medical stuff or those injections or whatever, you can stash them in there, so it can also act as a de facto portable medical storage type thing. I figured it fit with the theme, but that was not my primary goal here. But anywho, here, I'll show you a little bit of a test drive. So, ground repulsors, it doesn't hover very, very high. It's got decent turn and banking and roll and all that. There's no boosters on it, so we can't jump stuff with it or anything like that. But yeah, it's pretty simple, and if I learn how to drive, I wouldn't bang into that thing. I've already messed with it some to tune it down, so when these things are cranked all the way up at 100%, it's just boom, 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 it's all over the place. But for anybody out there who winds up using this on their own, they may wind up adjusting that. In particular, the yaw stuff, the turning rate. This one's something I played with. I had it too fast at one point, too slow at one point, and I found what I thought was a healthy compromise there for it. But anywho, the only other frill to this thing, or feature, is that it's got a front light. So if you're using it at night, then you can accommodate for nighttime use, being able to do something in the dark. The other thing about this design that I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that it could dock in multiple places. So people are not going to be building SVs with this HV in mind, with a little insert in there where it could clip into it and then finish the contours of the body or what have you. So I wanted this to be as versatile as possible. It can dock on 4 of its 6 sides. The bottom, so we can land it on top of a pad, say like on this SV right there. The sides, left or right, which would probably be the most practical if you've got an SV parked. And let's say it's one of those fancy ones that's got the walk-in thing and everything's inside. It's got the full butt on the outside, and you don't have a real nice spot to put this thing. You just clip it onto the side, right? And then also on the front, and I don't know in what practical senses that would be as useful, but it is at least one more option that somebody has. So it cannot dock from the bottom, and it won't from the back, obviously. Some of it's because of aesthetics, the way the pads would sit on there. But number 2, because we want our direct access to the medic station right there. So over here is an example. This is one of my Drill Monkey cradles, and this SV here is something I whipped up a year and a half ago maybe, and it's designed strictly around one of my driller HVs. And so it's a full functioning SV. I can carry cargo with it. I can carry a couple passengers. A small squad type thing. It has everything in it that's needed, except we don't have the ability to heal ourselves. We don't have a portable medical station. So this is where our portable medic station comes in handy. We have our Mender Chimp, and that's what acts as it. So have it attached to the side of the vehicle, and now there we go. We have everything we need. So pretty simple. Nothing to it. I'm sure there's probably some other examples of this out there somewhere, or something like this. As far as build stuff, 22 iron, 40 copper, 36 silicone, 10 carbon, and less than 5 minutes in the blueprint factory. Unlock level 7, and that's only because of the medic station itself. So, anywho, that's it. So this one ain't gonna be a long one. There's not really much to talk about with this vehicle. So I hope you guys enjoy it. The blueprint, or the Steam Workshop blueprint, will be down below in the description. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. I try to answer all questions. Try to be diligent with it. And if you would, please like and sub. And thanks for watching. So see you guys in the next video.